The Battle Royale genre has always fascinated me. It's amazing to think one day someone woke up and thought, hey, what do you think would happen if we threw like 70 ADHD coked out gamers into a big ass room and handed them guns and shit? And then, after having to clarify to the DA that he meant in a video game and not in real life, he'd go on to make PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Largely credited as the first Battle Royale, the genre would derive its name from the film Battle Royale, about a giant free-for-all in which the only way to make it out of the tournament alive would be to kill all your opponents. For years, the genre seemed to be the only thing on everyone's mind. I mentioned PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG for short, as it's known as being largely considered the first Battle Royale, and I'll admit it, I don't know much about it. I have played it like one time long ago in which I ran around untextured post-apocalyptic looking world for roughly half an hour before getting sniped and instantly killed by someone from halfway across the map, where I turned the game off and went back to Minecraft. My next attempt at the genre would be Fortnite, all the way back when the game first released. I remember playing roughly 10 games in the first hour as I would die off rip again and again and again, and before finally getting bored, turning the game off and going back to Overwatch. I would return to the game sometime later after no build was introduced, and I enjoy a healthy Fortnite session from time to time nowadays. But the big one I have the most experience with is Apex Legends. Now, I've already done an entire breakdown of Apex and my issues with it here on this very channel, and you're welcome to check that out, but TLDW is this. While the core of Apex is fun and exciting, several things like an ego-chasing community, oblivious dev team, shit publisher, and constant server and optimization issues hold the game further back than it needs to be, and I am quite sad I had to leave over 6,000 hours of my life behind, as well as quite a few friends I enjoyed being around when I finally put the game down for the last time. I didn't stop there, however. I played several others like Warzone, which was piss easy even for a battle royale. I can boot up Warzone and drop an easy high kill game despite being shit at video games. Hyperscape, which would have been great if it wasn't ran by Ubisoft, and Vampire Masquerade Bloodhunt, which I have on the list of games to do a full review of at some point once I'm done getting through the entire backlog of games I actually want to focus on. But even outside my experience, there was a time period of about 5 to 6 years where it felt like every fucking game was a battle royale. Even Halo dipped its toes in there, and there were rumors, although never confirmed, of a battle royale set in the Overwatch universe. There was that one Spellcraft game thing, Hunt Showdown. If I were to name every battle royale to ever release or potentially release, I think I could wrangle up a 2-hour video or so, maybe one on the history of battle royales. If you guys want something like that, let me know. In any case, with the surge of popularity, the question remains, what the hell happened to the genre? I can't remember the last time I heard about one releasing. PvP live service games have moved on to team-based objective shooters, with most being in the same vein as Overwatch. Games like Concord, The Finals, XDefiant, and tac shooters like Shroud's new Spectre Divide thing. The gaming landscape has left behind the battle royale genre, and it's kind of sad because there were some truly creative ideas in the genre. Like I said, Hyperscape had massive potential. I heard Hunt Showdown is pretty intense, and I wanted to play that Spellcaster one, but never got around to it. I think the main problem is that of the shooter genres, the battle royale is the most casual of the shooter genre. And while you had extremely high skill floor and competitive ones like Apex Legends, for example, it still remains that the entire genre is built around queuing up, dropping in, dying or winning inside of 12 or so minutes, and then going again. With all of the RNG, third parties, and the lack of viable structure to each match, it's the Wild West of shooter games, made purely for digestible purposes over actual thought and strategy. It's a genre that requires the least amount of brain power to play of all the genres, and I think honestly people just grew tired of it. By the end of the great battle royale era, people had already found their favorite family-sized bag of chips and weren't willing to swap to a new brand for no reason. There wasn't any incentive to leaving behind the thousands of hours dumped into any of the current titles, and despite some battle royales having incredible gameplay innovation and new mechanics and creative takes on the game, which normally would rise a game into legend status, it's a genre based around simplicity and mindlessness repetition. No one really cared. The last great BR was Apex Legends, and all the others afterwards kind of fell to the wayside. Warzone succeeded, but that's only because Activision could release a Call of Duty game that ejects itself from the console to light your house on fire before fucking your mom in front of you, and Call of Duty fanboys would still spend their life savings on the next overpriced, overbloated, nonsensical new entry. Realistically, the BR genre is dead, and I don't think anyone is lining up to take another whack at its bloated corpse anytime soon. And that's all I have for you guys today. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Need more Kaiser in your life? Well, I've got you covered. Check out my second channel, DeKaiser Extras, where I upload full gameplays, stream compilations, me reacting to your Dead by Daylight clips, and more. We also upload a daily short with all the greatest clips from stream. We'll see you over there. Link is in the description.